EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Merchant with your outlook for August 12th, 2019. For your Monday, we're expecting mostly sunny skies again, but the only difference between what we've had over the weekend and what we're going to have today is we're going to have winds coming in from the southwest, and that means we're going to have warmer temperatures and an increase in humidity ahead of the next system that's coming in on Tuesday. So temperatures today will generally be in the mid to upper 80s across much of the region. And again, the increase in humidity as winds turn to the southwest. A few southeastern areas here can get close to the 90-degree mark, and that would be the Philadelphia metro and points south and east, interior South Jersey and parts of Delaware. I would not be surprised to see a 90-degree reading in there. But otherwise, it should be a pretty nice day again today. We're going to have clouds increase tonight, and it's going to be ahead of the next system. There could be a few isolated showers late tonight, and as a warm front moves through ahead of this system. The system itself is going to be sitting out here, sitting over Indiana as we get into very early tomorrow morning. I don't think the entire day is going to be a washout for our region here on Tuesday as this system pulls through the region, but it looks like if you cut the system, if you cut the coverage area in half and go north-south here, I think your better chance for showers during the day are going to be up here. Down here, it's going to be mostly dry until we get later in the day, but it will be mainly cloudy or mostly cloudy until any precipitation moves through. So let's get over the NAM high-res future simulator radar. I'm going to start this off in the middle of the night. This is actually looking at midnight, so you aren't really anything going on right now except an increase in clouds. As you get past midnight, though, you have a few pop-up light showers possible, maybe some isolated drizzle. This is the warm front moving ahead of that system, and there could be a spotty shower with that, so we left a 20% chance of a shower in the forecast for that, and that would be later in the overnight period going into Tuesday morning. But then as we get through the day here, you can see the concentration of showers here, not real heavy here, just light stuff, and mainly favoring the northern half. Down south here, really not too much going on, so this is during the morning hours on Tuesday, and then once we get to, here's 2 p.m., here's 3, here's 4, we start getting a little bit of a break for the southern areas. The southern areas, we'll get into this a little bit, all the way down to Philadelphia as we get into the afternoon hours, but it does look like we get a little bit of a break, and then we have the trailing cold front in association with this area low pressure that's going to come through overnight, but the area low pressure is going to track right over our region. So there's going to be a couple different things going with this. Areas to the south that did not have a lot of those early showers and clouds, and I'm talking about these areas right down in here, could get into some severe weather if the low pressure is tracking somewhere like this. That will give us the opportunity for some veering winds, and there will be a tornado potential down in these areas right in here. I don't think that goes a little bit further north, much further north than that's shown here, because of the fact that the low pressure is tracking where it is. If it was up closer to, somewhere up here, up near the Pennsylvania-New York border, that would be including more areas in that tornado potential. But I think it's going to be limited to the southern regions because of that. And we'll continue to monitor this for the next couple of days here, but I think that guidance is pretty much settled. That's what the track is going to be, or maybe even further south than that. It might actually take it out of our region altogether. It's very close to our southern region, so we don't want to eliminate those areas for any severe potential. I think that's, if you do have severe potential here on Tuesday, it's going to be right in these areas, right in here. But we do have some scattered showers and thunderstorms are going to move through with the trailing cold front and that low pressure. Some very heavy rain possible with this. So I think it's going to be our primary threat for that as this comes in during the evening hours with this trailing energy here. Here's 5 p.m., here's 6, here's 7, here's 8. So you can see what's going on, 8, and there's 9. So you see some heavy rain here with this moving across eastern Pennsylvania and central and then eventually southern New Jersey as this pulls away. So some very heavy rain is going to be the primary threat with this, but there could be some tornadoes, at least a threat for a tornado in our southernmost points, and we'll keep a close eye on that as we get into, actually for the next couple of days. But right now I wouldn't worry about it too much. There's still some things that can move around with that, but here is what it looks like here on the global models. Global models are taking this a little bit further to the south, and if that's the case, it removes the severe weather threat from our area for the most part, except for maybe parts of Delaware we'll have to watch there, and maybe southern New Jersey, but most of Pennsylvania would just be rain at that point. And this is not an all-day thing, but we have scattered showers, at least for the northern half of our coverage area for a good portion of the day, morning on Tuesday, going into the afternoon. You might get a break in there, and then you get that heavier stuff coming in late afternoon through late evening is what we're looking at here on Tuesday for that opportunity for heavy rain and flooding rain. Flash flooding would be possible with that as well. So we'll narrow that down as we get a little bit closer, but the area low pressure responsible for that will move off to our east. Now, the front associated with this, it is going to come through on Tuesday night. So it's going to be sitting down here like this, maybe not that far. Probably, well, if it takes a European track like this, it will be down here like this. But if it takes a NAM track, it might be a little bit further north than that. And there could be some impulses that are going to be moving along that boundary eastward. And you could have some isolated to maybe scattered thunderstorm activity moving across that as that one of those areas of low pressure move along that boundary. And the first chance of that's going to be here on Wednesday. You can see that here. Here's Wednesday right there. Okay, so here's the first one. Okay, and here's looking at later on Thursday. So both chances both days we have an opportunity for isolated to scattered late day thunderstorms. Will be mid-afternoon onward on both days for the chance for thunderstorms, showers or thunderstorms on both Wednesday and Thursday. I don't think we're dealing with severe weather on either of those days because the front is further to the south, so it's going to help us out a little bit with that. But there is going to be the opportunity for a midweek period, Tuesday through Thursday, especially Tuesday. Tuesday, I think, is going to be the most concentrated day, especially late in the day and in the evening. But then a little bit more isolated to widely scattered here on both Wednesday and Thursday. Then once that moves out, we are drying out after that point. We have high pressure building into the region for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And guess what? That means we're going to have another fantastic weekend, it looks like, coming up. So temperatures are going to lower a little bit once we get to the weekend. It looks like temperatures are going to be very similar to what we saw this past weekend. I don't think we're quite as bright sunny as we were both Saturday and Sunday going into next weekend, but we're going to call it partly cloudy both days. So it's still not looking like we're going to have rain, and it does look like a pretty decent amount of sunshine expected for both days. At least that's the way it looks right now. Keep checking throughout the week, and we'll update that for you as well. Right now, it's looking pretty good heading into next weekend. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Marchers. That is your outlook for August 12th, 2019. Have a great Monday.